Good morning, my name is John Christopher Bautista from BSMT 3YA-10. Explain why is it so of vital importance to render assistance to vessel in distress. It is mandatory. Regulation 33, Distress Situation, Obligation and Procedures. Number 1. The master of a ship at sea which is in a position to be able to provide assistance on receiving information from any source that persons are in distress at sea is bound to proceed with all speed to their assistance, if possible informing them or the search and rescue service that the ship is doing so. This obligation to provide assistance applies regardless of the nationality or status of such persons or the circumstances in which they are found. If the ship receiving the distress alert is unable or in the special circumstances of the case considers it unreasonable or unnecessary to proceed to their assistance, the master must enter in the logbook the reason for failing and to proceed to the assistance of the person in distress, taking into account the recommendation of the organization to inform the appropriate search and rescue service accordingly. 2. The master of a ship in distress or the search and rescue service concerned after consultation so far as may be possible with the master of ships which answered the distress alert has the right to requisition one or more of those ships as the master of the ship in distress or the search and rescue service considers best able to render assistance, and it shall be the duty of the master or masters of the ship or ships requisitions to comply with the requisition by continuing to proceed with all speed to the assistance of person in distress. 3. Masters of ships shall be released from the obligation imposed by paragraph 1 on learning that their ships have not been requisitioned and that one or more other ships have been requisitioned and are complying with the requisition. The decision shall, if possible, be communicated to the other requisition ships and to the search and rescue service. Number 4. The master of a ship shall be released from the obligation imposed by paragraph 1 and if his ship has been requisitioned from the obligation imposed by paragraph 2 on being informed by the person in distress or by the search and rescue service or by the master of another ship which has reached such persons that assistance is no longer necessary. Number 5. The provision of this regulation do not prejudice the convention for the unification of certain rules of law relating to assistance and salvage at sea signed at Brussels on 23 September 1910, particularly the obligation to render assistance imposed by Article 11 of that convention. Number 6. Master of ships who have marked persons in distress at sea shall treat them with humanity within the capabilities and limitation of the ship.